Hey guys, I wanted to give you a first look at the D3T Media Suite's podcast suite. So I'm here at the engineer station. You can see I've got my video switcher, my audio controls, and a preview of the video. I'll just take off that camera for now. So I'm going to show you what it looks like for each individual host. I'm here by myself, so I'll be stepping into each of those spots so you can see it. This is with the overhead lights, so I'll show you the ambient lighting in just a little bit. But for now, we're just going to work with the regular lighting. So first one I'm going to head to is camera 4, which is right next to me. Let me go ahead and pull that up. I'll just make sure, yep, that's the one. So right away, you can come right here, and I'm going to let you hear that switch to audio. Sounds great, right? So this is what it's going to look and sound like when you're in a podcast setting with video. You can obviously adjust these, really easy to adjust, and talk to the camera, talk to your co-hosts, really have that nice vibe going. So this is one of the stations. I'm going to go ahead and switch it. So we'll go over to the one directly across. You can see if I turn it. So this was that. This is this one. Again, that good podcast audio. I pulled the headphones from this one for the engineer station just for a second, so I don't have the headphones for this one, but this is what that looks and sounds like. Let's go to that third station. So now I'm over here, which again, if in context, working our way down the room. The difference in audio is great. These are those standard microphones, like industry standard. You'll see all the big podcasters using them. You get to use them too. They sound pretty good right off the bat. But then if you work with one of our engineers to mix and master, get it broadcast ready, it's just going to sound even better, right? So that's a great feature, benefit of working with us. You have this great sounding microphone already, then our engineers can just make it like that much better. So let me pop over. I'll do my last. So now you can see, headed over to this last station here. This is the one that was used most recently. So this one, we have set, I can tell, for a soft-spoken guest. But they're really dynamic. So you can see if I'm moving the microphone away, you can still kind of hear it, but it's much better, like up closer. It'll pick up the best sound. So that's this microphone. Now let's take a look at everything with that dynamic but ambient lighting. So to achieve that, I just went ahead and turned off the overheads, and immediately you have a little bit more of like an intimate, warm, cozy feel. Switch it back here to that first camera so you can see how that light looks. And it's a little bit of a different effect. Looks great on live. These cameras are set for the overhead right now, so we would just adjust those settings if you wanted this ambient look before we recorded. This is also a really comfortable feel for audio-only podcasts, but it looks great on a camera that's balanced for this lighting. These I'll adjust and edit, so I'll show you like how it looks balanced versus just recorded for regular overhead lights. Here's that next station. And again, this is great. Like if you want to get a good social proof selfie, you can get all of this good stuff in the background, or you can leave it out. It can just be you in a studio. Looks very professional, right? And then here we are at the last station. So that's how that lighting looks. And these last two stations I adjusted. This is how it would look straight into the camera if you let us know, hey, I want to film in ambient lighting. Let me switch these back on. So what we have here is also the option to do some picture-in-picture, so you can see multiple hosts at once, which I'll preview in another video because this one's getting a little long. And then the soundboard we have actually lets you preload your sounds. So if you have a laugh track, music, sound effects, you can preload up to 8, and your engineer can play those throughout your podcast while you're recording. So that's kind of fun. But yeah, thanks for taking a look at this podcast studio. Can't wait to see your faces in these chairs, all of these. And we'll have some more demos and reviews with other podcasters later this week. Can't wait to show you guys.